Pleased to have you back here on the Grap Coin YouTube channel for yet another Bitcoin update video. The support zone that I indicated earlier today has been broken by Bitcoin. Prices start at $68,259 and go up to $69,803. Furthermore, provided that this price can sustain its support, it's possible the straight up trend will keep on. Because of that, you should watch it. At the microscopic level, it's extremely intricate. In fact, aside from the relatively unusual circumstance I'm presently viewing, there are a handful of other options. So I thought of a different option, though I'm not sure it deserves our consideration. Maybe we should to bring it up. It's important to keep in mind that we are still working on fixing frameworks. Moreover, in the event that any one of these scenarios is implemented, everything is always possible. The price might go up or down. Everything could always go wrong because we are in a correction. I take it there are plenty of more points where the price can undergo a similar correction. Quite a bit more points than, say, an impulse. It follows that our assessments should be more fluid and that there should be more probability since it is completely normal. After a cursory examination of this concept, I am leaning towards two primary possibilities. The diagonal conclusion of Wave 1 and the apex of Wave 2's pullback around April 2nd mark the beginning of a short-term bullish trend, which the yellow count signifies. We should reach about $18,000 with a third wave. It is expected that a fourth and a fifth wave will follow. To keep the situation going, the price must stay above yesterday's low. The sum of $67,500 is critical. It is now crystal clear. It is clear that you are making an invalidation point. If prices go below yesterday's low, this yellow count might still be relevant. When considered alone, microstructure will do this. Aside from the macrostructure, yes, it will. The second possibility that has occurred to me is that this B wave resets somewhat lower. Hence, we need to witness a break below yesterday's low, as well as the low made here on April 2nd at approximately $64,650 before we can completely rule out yellow. It is still possible to reset the B wave if we can break below yesterday's bottom, which is at this level. That is basically what I'm viewing. It is also known as a 1-2-1-2 configuration. Please don't make me watch that. I call it a 1-2-AB because we're dealing with three-wave structures. At this point, it seems like a diagonal pattern is happening. So that's the number of yellow items. Furthermore, we are presently situated within the micro support area of the yellow count. Hence, this must also break before we can bring attention to the white count. While the white count is my primary focus, I have also seen that Bitcoin is hesitant to sell. The design still looks like an ABC, but the highs and lows are printed higher and lower. This isn't the most stunning climb because it was just a little too short. Because of this, I'm thinking, well, maintain the option for higher. Assuming we keep yesterday's low, but now we're up against a C wave in the white count, which might take us to 60.1000. Consequently, a great deal of doubt surrounds this. We will begin with wave 1 since there is a 5-wave advance down. There appears to have been a 5-wave movement in the price action from Monday's peak. As I mentioned before, there was an opportunity for a rally into resistance following the 5-wave advance actions that we performed. On the chart, the resistance area is still clearly apparent and important. The next step was to await the resistance's response. That reaction happened, set off on the path of support. It happened like that. The first response to assistance also happened at that time. At least we can manage the assistance part. That is why, in my opinion, knowing the parameters is crucial right now. All of us can agree with that summary. Acknowledge your boundaries, proceed with caution. Keep an optimistic outlook. The market is up right now, but a fall could bring opportunities. Remember that the White House has the odds, which, if yesterday's low were to be broken, would lead to our slide. So I would like to see that for myself, but before that can happen, the price has to crush through this support zone, which basically lies between 68,260 and 69,804. We can break through yesterday's bottom and continue downward if we do so. However, this yellow count is incredibly important for maintaining support because it takes us higher. Like I said before, Bitcoin is hesitant to sell off, which has been a consistent theme throughout this bull market. I think we're headed towards 81,000 if the price breaks above the high from Monday at 72,800 and then the high from yesterday, or is it today, at 61,320. Actually, you should get all the necessary parameters from this. You can see it clearly. A crystal ball is necessary for all other tasks. In my opinion, no method of technical analysis can get more useful information out of this chart than it does. We have decided to form a group. It is true that we are working together. Realizing that the market can suddenly change direction inside these corrective patterns, knowing your parameters and being aware of the levels of support and resistance are all that is required. Now that the market is bullish, I think every dip has the potential to bring an opportunity. If you want your third C wave rally to be successful, you need to know what needs to happen. My Bitcoin update ended there. Please let me know if you found the update interesting. Then please subscribe, like, and comment if that's the case. And if you find the content enjoyable, I am grateful that you have chosen to watch. Leave it.